DNA, the history of discovery. In the beginning, Mendel was the first who has many experiments, plant experiments, conducted between 1856 and 1865, established many of the rules of heredity, now referred to as the laws of Mendelian inheritance. Overview of the history of the DNA research. Discovery of the structure. What is the DNA? A group of scientists tried to isolate DNA and know what is the nature of the DNA. Other group tried to prove that DNA is the material of inheritance, not the protein. Other group of scientists try their level best to reach to the structures of the DNA. Friedrich Miescher discovered DNA, collect white blood cells from pus, light cells and isolate nucleus, found the substance he called nuclein. He proved that it present in every cell type he tested. It's high in phosphorus. DNA. Albert Kossel, credited with naming DNA, identified nuclein as a nucleic acid. He also isolated those 5 nitrogen bases that are now considered to be the basic building block of DNA: RNA, adenine, cytosine, guanine, and thymine, which replaced by the uracil in the RNA. The mitosis. Fleming discovered the mitosis. Chromosomal theory of inheritance. Boveri and Sutton were independently working on what is now known as the Boveri-Sutton chromosome theory, or the chromosomal theory of inheritance. Their findings are fundamental in our understanding of how chromosomes carry genetic material and pass it down from one generation to the next. These experiments that prove that the DNA is the inheritance material. Rosalind Franklin work in X-ray crystallography began when she started taking X-ray diffraction photographs of DNA. Her image showed the helical fold, which was confirmed by Watson and Crick nearly 2 years later. Rosalind was an English chemist and X-ray crystallographer whose work was centered on the understanding of the nuclear structure of DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid and ribonucleic acid. She worked on viruses and coal and graphene. Although her work of coal and viruses were appreciated in her lifetime, her contribution to the discovery of the structure of DNA were largely unrecognized during her life, for which she has been variously referred to the wrong heroine or the dark lady of DNA. Watson and Crick. In 1956, Watson and Crick published DNA double helix structure that twisted to form the ladder-like structure we think of it. When we look at this picture, we say this is the DNA model.